Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Outpost Engineer. And it's been a few days in real life since I played the last episode. So I may be a little tiny bit rusty, but let's see where we're at. I think last episode we kind of cleaned up our copper production line. We left ourselves with a little kind of older setup here. Let's see, do we still have copper in here or coal in here? We do. I'm going to fill that up with a little more coal just so that I can keep going. This box has some extra cable for us, and we can steal some copper bars out of here. I'm going to do that. Let's see. I think we need, let's see. We were working on getting our coal routed out to kind of what I guess I consider our main factory site, which is out this way. Let's head over. Ooh, look at this. I can kind of cut through here and see where we left off. Here we go. And then I think last episode we also fought off a couple blooms, fungal blooms. So we got to keep an eye on that. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Just keep an eye, take a quick survey and make sure we don't have any fungus growing. Now I'm told that the fungus, as it grows, as the bloom produces that mycelium stuff, that it is actually removing pollution from the air as it does that. So in a way, there's kind of like a positive side effect. So yeah. And then I don't know for sure if it will actually interfere with the operation of our machinery or not. I guess maybe we'll find out. Hopefully we won't find out. But we need to climb that tech tree and get turrets, which will help fight back that fungus. I think the turrets may actually leave the bloom in place, which that may not be such a bad thing, because then the bloom can continue to reduce pollution by producing that mycelium. The turret will shoot apart the mycelium and prevent that from clogging up our machines. And then yeah, as long as we're reducing the pollution, hopefully we'll get less bloom. So we'll experiment with all that and see. Here's where we left off. I've got some torches. Why don't we opportunistically place some where we're working? We can always move these later. But yeah, we want to get belts. Oh man, is it dark? Let's see if we can't pop some more of these down. Like I said, I'll move them if they end up being placed in bad locations. But let's just get some light through here. Boy, it's kind of cool that I can place these so far away. That will help. Let's look at the inventory. How am I doing on belts? Got plenty. And let's see. I think we want to... Do we want to turn or not? How much further do we want to go in this direction? I guess quite a bit. Yeah, I think we should just kind of keep moving in this direction. All right, let's start on it. I think I have to dig. Let's see. Yeah, I think I do. And maybe right at the point here, I was kind of watching the last video and noticing how, the terraforming, I'm having a little bit of a challenge with the terraforming, to be honest, to get it right. And now I'm kind of wondering if maybe just right at the point is where we should be digging. I think I'm going to take this tree out. And by the point, I mean right here, right where the mouse cursor is. If that's the place to target when we're trying to dig out a section here like this. All right. Of course, the torch is not where we want it. So I can just right click to get that out of here, and we'll pump it down over there a little bit. And belts. Let's see, where do I have that? Here we go. And rotate, or is that right? No, that's the way we want it. And then control. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll clean out this other stuff too. But let's just at least get this thing pathed. Oh, wait a second. That is not the way we want it. How many do I have the wrong way? Oh, no. We have quite a few the wrong direction, it looks like. Let's just see. Okay, yeah. These are correct. We want to send coal out to the site. And somewhere along here, I messed up and went the wrong direction. It looks like right here. So let's take these up. Is that the ones I just placed? It might be. So yeah, a little bit of a setback here as I pull these up. They are heading in the wrong direction. Not a big deal, though. It's not too hard to take these up. Boom, boom. Cool. All right, belts. Let's change to that hot bar. And that's what we want right there. Hold down the control. Boom. That is super convenient. Boom. Boom. Also convenient is the fact that we've got these things automated. We could probably come up this hill now because it looks like the ground is going to stay kind of high. So there's no need to have a huge trench here. That is... Yeah, that's going up. We want the other one. This guy, I think. Because we want to come down. It's a little tricky without having this mined out. Maybe I will actually mine this out just so we can see a little bit better. And again, I'm just going to aim for the little pointy part here of the block. This will look a lot better. At some point, I may decide to put concrete blocks underneath. But I just don't want to spend the time right now on that. Oops, that one I kind of knew I missed it when I did it. I'm just going for that little pointy corner is what I'm aiming for. And I noticed when I was taking down the mycelium last episode, I took out a few blocks in the distance because this pickaxe has quite a range, which for the most part is pretty cool. But yeah, you can run into a problem where you're taking out blocks that you didn't intend to. All right, let's keep it moving. Control, boom, 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 boom. Nice. And now it might make sense to do our zigzagging. It'd be nice if we had one more little angle, but then I guess it would be hard to have these blocks join up. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I guess. Yeah, we're just going to have to zigzag our way there. It's just the way it's just the way we have to do it. Or we could start coming off of here. We could kind of work our way back from the coal resource. Do we have any more torches? We're going to need to make more of those. Maybe we'll do a little detour. Yeah, let's make more of those. I don't think I can handcraft those. Nope. We're going to have daytime by the time I get these torches, but let's make some more torches. I think we need sticks. Is this a bush here? I can't even see. I see something. It says grass. All right. Yeah, I think I need to get some sticks. Let me see if I've got some in inventory. 21 sticks in inventory. That might do it. Let's go to our craft table here and see if we can get more torches built. Way over here. Boom. And torch. Oh, copper bars. I didn't realize those took copper bars. Well, we just took a ton of copper bars out of that furnace. So we're in pretty good shape. We just need more sticks. Where is that little bush that we had nearby? Of course, it's middle of the night. If I hold one of these, I can get some free light here as we walk. Let's head over to this bush right here. Maybe I'll leave a torch right there. And we're just going to by hand grab some of these. See if I can leave I can leave the mouse button pressed. While I'm here, I'm going to grab like about 20 or 30 of these things. So we'll just take a couple seconds here, or 30 seconds here to grab a few of these. You can see we're crafting them in the bottom left. So these sticks I'm harvesting right now will be for future crafting efforts since we're not at the craft table right now. Let's see if we can get up to 40, then we'll head back to our task at hand. Nice. And I think, yeah, we got about 20 more torches. So that should do for a while. Or at least get us through the night here. And then we can get our belt routed. I could grab more copper while I'm here. Well, I guess why not, right? Boom. And then, yeah, boy, it's dark. I should be maybe lighting this whole area. Let's give it some thought. Does it make sense? Maybe in between these two belts makes the most sense, right? We can make this look symmetric and perfect later. I just want functional right now. Just so I can navigate and see what I'm doing. It looks like I missed a belt here. Let's take care of that. Rotate. That looks right. And then the plan was maybe over here to work back this way, and we needed some more light. So that's why we detoured. Okay, how about there and maybe even right there? Now, how do we want to do this? We want maybe a new source of coal. We'll let this existing mining drill and inserter feed the generator here, combustion generator. And then maybe we set up another mining drill. Do I have one on me? I probably don't. I do. Nice. And where do we want to put this guy? I think the ground's going to terraform for us once we do this. Kaboom. And hopefully that thing's on coal. We'll find out when we go to wire it up. Now that power pole looks like it's almost full. So let's spin up another one. Whoops. Do I not have one? Okay, there it goes. How about here? And then cable. We saw we got a whole container, copper container full of cable. So we should be in good shape there. Okay, that looks like that took 5 connections. Let's get this guy hooked up to this mining drill. And then we need an inserter. Do I have one of those? I do. And maybe here, grab from there. And then I'm just going to put an initial section of belt here. We may move this. Not sure what the right starting direction is, but I just want to see if we get coal out of that. Looks like we do. Good. And we're probably going to come out this way. I don't know how often we should be zigzagging. You know what I mean? Like, should I be doing it like this the whole way? Okay, that we actually have to fill. Let's go to the hot bar with our little concrete blocks that we've crafted up. That looks good. Do a tiny bit of terraforming here, of course. Boom, 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 boom. And belts. Let's get this going. Our coal is eager to get to its destination. But I guess we just have to zigzag. I don't know. Maybe it would be better just to do a long run in each direction. Right. Boom. And of course, I went too deep here. So we'll fill that in with a little block. Back to belts. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's where we need to meet up. I am going to zigzag a little bit just because we have this ore resource here that we're going to want to exploit and probably put a lot of machinery around, so I kind of want to keep this coal belt out of the way of all of that. I don't think we're doing much construction here near the mountains here, or the hills. So I'm going to try and hug these a little bit. Keep it going. It's a little goofy. We'll see. We can, like I said, these aren't lifelong decisions here. We can always change it if it looks too bad. I'm going to actually dig out this a bit. That might be enough. Switch hot bars, and is that the right direction? I think so. Do we have coal following us? It looks like we do. So far, so good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, super close now. Boom, and then boom, boom. That should do it. That should do it. I think we're going to get faster belts in the future. Hopefully it's not too terribly tedious to replace these belts, because we're probably going to want to do that. But now we've got a nice long run. We'll know sooner or later here, before too long, we'll know whether this thing is, if I've got any of the belts backwards. But we'll let that run for a while. Looks like we've got copper cable backing up here. We can grab some more belts. This is super nice. Although we've got almost 200, so I don't need any more. Nice. Meanwhile, this copper cable will back up. That's fine. That's effectively like another storage chest for us. Although I noticed there's nothing on the belt. So that's concerning. What is going on? Oh, we're waiting on coal, most likely, right? Do I have any in me? I can't. I do. I can just get a little bit in there. We'll be able to resupply off of that coal line if we ever want it in, have some in our local inventory, right? Especially if we leave this box here, which we're probably not going to. So maybe once this fills up, we'll pull up this copper box and throw a belt down and just complete the whole thing. Again, we've got more than enough copper cable on that line. So we'll wait here for a second, let this thing fetch 2 more coal nuggets, and then we'll just get rid of this copper box and keep it in our inventory, use it for something else. Very good. Up this goes, and we just need to pop a belt. Boom. So that's good. And what else? Yeah, that's the copper coming in. Here is the coal that's going to come in. I don't know that we need 2 inserters for the coal. Yeah, we've got 2 inserters for the copper because it takes 2 copper bars, or 2 copper ores to make a single bar. But once we've got the coal in here, we can fill that up a bit slower. We don't burn through it so fast. All right, and then this is kind of our temporary setup, just doing bars for us so we have them local. We just used a bunch of these to make the power poles. We've got the sun coming up. Looks good. I was going to fetch data cubes and then also stop here at the satellite and see what we're doing. Whoa, we got 20 research points. Let's pick some research now. Silica extraction, 10 points. Logistics 2, improved inserter and conveyor. That might be the faster conveyors. That's kind of compelling, depending on what the ingredients are. Lithium processing, again, I'm getting batteries. Steel processing, how to smelt steel. Let's do a few of these. We got 20 points. Okay, we just did steel. That gives us steel bars, steel beams, steel cable. Interesting. And then a steel container, which has more storage space. Very cool. And then we unlock some stuff. Mass transport. Unlock bulk transportation by cable claw. I have not used that yet. I've seen other players on the Discord using this. Looks awesome. I want to do it. It's only 5 points. Oh, unlock furnaces operating on electricity. Yes, please. Okay, that got us the electrical furnace. It takes 2 regular furnaces. Easy. 4 steel beams. I don't know how to do that yet. And copper sheets. I think we can make those. Not bad. It'd be cool if you clicked on these and it showed you what it was going to unlock for you. There might be a way, but I don't know. Okay, where... Okay, and now it's not showing me. I'm going to back out of this. So I just hit escape. Yeah, it still doesn't show what each of these things is going to give us. Logistics. Okay, we know we're going to need steel processing. Did we do that? I think we just did. Silica extraction. Just wondering what else we're going to need. Lithium is for batteries. Bulk transportation. Let's take that for 5. Cable pole. Cable station. Interesting. Now, I have not used these. A support column for the cable cargo system. And I haven't seen these used in a video or anything, so we'll experiment and figure that out as we go. What else we got? We got 5 more points. We're going to hit escape once. Yeah, 5 more research points. Logistics grants you the improved inserter and conveyor blueprints or smelt silicon shards. Or ceramics. Now, this one doesn't have a description on it. Let's do, well, we only got 2 choices. It's logistics 2. I'm going to just do logistics 2. Okay, we got inserter MK2. I'm guessing this is faster. Twice as fast, it says. Faster conveyors, nice. Except we need to process iron frames. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, these are up the sloped conveyors up and down. Faster splitter, MK2. Nice. Vertical splitter. We may get a chance to try that. And this is kind of new in the game, I believe. This long-handed inserter. It pulls resource from one distance further than the regular inserter. So it's going to grab. I saw someone in the Discord refer to these as actually grabbers because they reach far to grab something and then they insert it kind of locally 1 block away. So we'll get a chance to try all that. Now, another thing on the back of my mind, I thought we had another molecular analyzer, and it's back this way. Let's retrieve the data cubes, see if we have any. We know that we are needing to process a ton of ore to get a data cube right now out of this setup, but let's see what we got. We got 3. I'll grab them. I'll keep them in my inventory. It's not even worth walking over for 3 of them. And then, yeah, there's our belts. I'm just kind of taking a look out for blooms here, fungal blooms. I don't see anything way out there. I think we're okay. I don't know how often they spawn. We are adding more machines as we go. Oh, here comes our coal finally making its way through here. Boy, I thought that would have made it by now. Cool. All right. All right. All right. So what do we want to do next? Let's look at, let's see what we can do on our crafting table. These are all automatically feeding in. Yeah, so we're fine there. Oops, pardon me. I'm getting lost. What I'm looking for is straight ahead. Wonder how we can craft the electric furnace. Okay. Do we have that in here? Iron door. Or the steel smelting stuff. Okay. Stone cutter, drill, copper container, iron container. Steel container. Nice. So we've got 3 levels of containers now. There's the long inserter, conveyors, power poles. We're familiar with that. Okay, a ground level power pole. Use with solar panels for more organized cable linking. Use copper cable to wire the connections and connects at most to 6 cables. So that's cool. I didn't notice that. Combustion generator. We're already using that. Torch we're familiar with. Yep. Constructor we know. Molecular analyzer. Yep. Yep. The splitter. The vertical splitter. The assembler. Iron door. That's kind of an aesthetics thing, I think. Manufacturer. Now this one we haven't done yet. Downward conveyor. So what I'm pondering right now is I want to be able to do the steel stuff and eventually be able to do the cable car stuff. But I'm wondering, what is the crafting station I need to actually be able to build these things? Do I have to do it with a high level assembler? I imagine we need to build one of these manufacturers. Okay, builds and packages large structures or products requiring 3 or 4 components. So then the question is iron frames, right? We need iron frames and copper sheets. Can I do iron frames anywhere? I don't see them here. I don't see them here. So maybe, let's see, where is our most complex thing? Over this guy over here is what? Our assembler? Let's see what the recipes are for this guy. Conveyors, inserters, long-handled inserters, copper containers, vertical splitters, constructors, electric poles. There we go. Okay, so this guy is the one that can do cable poles and cable stations. I'm kind of interested in that. And I'm interested in making steel. Steel frame. The iron frame, actually. Iron frames. Let's look at our smaller guy here. Can he make iron frames? Right. Yep. And what is the ingredient? I wonder what the ingredients are for that. So right now he's doing tin plates. I'm going to switch this over temporarily. Needs 4 iron rods. Okay. Let's see. This guy's kind of in the way over here. We've got a little bit of iron over here. I'm wondering if we should set up a line to do the iron rods and then the iron frames and get those into a storage box. Okay, 4 steel bars. Let's see what our smelter does now. Okay, iron bars and steel bars. Just take an iron bar. Okay, so that's not too bad. So from just iron ore, we can do the iron bars. And with the iron bars, we can convert those into steel bars by running them through another furnace. Now, I thought we unlocked the electric furnace. Did we unlock an electric furnace? Is that in here? Can that be built? I don't see it. I don't see that here yet. So it could be, so I'm just kind of walking, and bear with me, I'm walking through the chain of what's required to make what. So we've got this assembler. Yeah, we just saw the assembler. This manufacturer. We want to make one of these and see what the recipes are for this assembler. So that is our near-term goal. We'll probably start working on it in the next episode because we're getting to the end of this episode. But in order to make this, we know we're going to need iron frames. And so we just saw what it's going to take to make iron frames. It's going to be a furnace and 2 constructors, right? Yeah, a furnace and I think 2 constructors will get us iron frames. And then for the copper sheets, I thought we could just hammer those out. No? Apparently not. Yeah, so here, in order to make this manufacturer, that's the thing we're going for. We need 4 copper sheets. Let's go check our little constructor machines over here and see which one does copper sheets. I'm guessing it's this guy. Yeah, copper sheets requires copper bars. All right. That is our plan for next episode. We want copper sheets. Maybe we'll just set up another line here to do copper sheets. We might be able to rip this stuff up at this point. This one just doing the copper bars. Clean this out. Put in a line for copper sheets. And just initially put those into a storage container. And then maybe over here we can do a small line to do those iron frames or steel frames. That was, yeah, these guys, iron frames. So it's going to take a couple of these and just we'll put those into a storage container. We've got kind of a small deposit here. So this will be small scale production. just like for utility stuff, just like we've got the conveyor belts being built over here. We'll set up a line to do those iron frames just for our own kind of handcrafting purposes. And then as we see that we need to mass produce stuff, we may go tap the iron deposit that we saw way over here. Maybe this guy. Or this is tin. Oh, yeah, we need iron. Let's see. Do we have iron nearby? This is more tin. We have iron up here. Maybe we play with over here. Now, this is going to require some terraforming, but it could be fun to figure this out. It could be fun. Anyway, next episode, let's do it. We'll start with the copper stuff. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here on this series, Outpost Engineer. As I record this and as it posts, it's either available in early access on Steam or is going to be available very, very soon. So check it out. I love this game. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more. It's one of my favorite games on the channel. So definitely check it out. But for now, yeah, this is Glidercat signing off saying I will see you in the next episode.